Hi everyone, this is Shell with Shelby's Knickknacks here bringing you a tutorial. Today we'll be going over how to crochet for beginners. And in this case, we'll be going over single crochet for beginners. First, you will need a hook size of your choice or whatever your pattern is. And today I'll be using a 5mm crochet hook. You also may need stitch markers in order to keep track of your stitches. Or if you don't have a stitch marker, you can also use a contrasting yarn color. You also will need scissors in order to seal off your work, a darning needle in order to weave in any loose ends, and you will also need a yarn size of whatever your pattern will be. Today I'll be using a 4-ply worsted weight yarn in the brand Red Heart Super Saver in the color Patty Green. So let's get started. First, I'll be showing you how to do a slip knot. So basically, you will take your yarn with the short end of the tail, wrap it around your fingers, wrap it around again. You'll take your crochet hook, stick it through, and bring up and pull through, and then you release your fingers, making sure you hold on to that yarn, and you just keep pulling, not from the short tail, but the long one, until the yarn is safely and secured on that hook. So there's your slip knot. And be sure that you don't accidentally work the short tail whenever you're starting it out. Make sure you're doing it from your working yarn, which comes from your skein or your yarn ball. So next step, we'll be doing chains. And how you do that, you'll just yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And the way I like to hold my yarn, some people do a pencil mode. I like to do this, it's just more comfortable for me. I take my index finger and my thumb and I secure some weight down here in order to just keep track of my stitches. And then I place my yarn like so, just to let it glide over my fingers, and that's easiest for me. But do whatever works for you. So again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And do as many chains as you will need for your project. And we'll be right back with the next step. Okay, and for this short tutorial, I have made 10 stitches, or excuse me, 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to chain an extra one for number 11, and this does not count as a stitch. It's just in order for me to be able to work the actual crochet stitches better each row. But I'll show you what that means. So basically, that 11th one is considered your turning chain. So we will go in the second chain from the hook, insert hook, yarn over, pull through. You should have 2 loops on that hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Go to the next chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, insert your hook through the chain, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. Insert into next chain, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both loops. Insert into chain again, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through both chains. Okay, I'll meet you back at my very last stitch in order to show you how to start your next row of single crochets. So I have completed 9 out of 10 of the stitches so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now I'm about to go into this very last chain. So insert the hook again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we're going to chain 1. Again, this is a turning chain. It does not count as a stitch, so please do not crochet into that if you're trying to keep your rows even, because then you will be increasing your stitches every row instead of keeping straight lines. So again, I chain my 1. I'm going to turn my work. And notice that I'm still holding my work with my index finger and my thumb just to keep it steady to guide me through my stitches. And again, this chain does not count as a stitch. So you insert into the V's, and these are the V's that I'm speaking of. And you need to make sure that you crochet under the 2 V's. So you're going to insert your hook, and you see it's under both V's. Yarn over, pull through, and you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. Again, insert your hook, make sure it's under both V's, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert, make sure make sure that crochet hook is under both V's, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, and pull through those 2 loops. Again, insert, being sure that it's under both of those pieces of yarn, that V, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, and pull through. Now I'll meet you back at the end of this row in order to show you how to start off the row again, and then just carry on with your project. Okay, I am back at I'm almost at the end of the row. I have 1 more stitch to make. And also be sure that when you're doing a project that you make sure you have the same exact stitch count every row if that's what that pattern requires. So again, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 stitches. And I need to go ahead and get into that last stitch, and it's usually harder to see, but if you turn your work this way, you see that you have 2 pieces of yarn there, and that also makes a V. So be sure that you get under both of those pieces of yarn. Sometimes it could be a little difficult depending on how tightly or loosely you crochet. You yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. And at this point, you just repeat. So on row 3, you will do the same. Chain 1. Again, this chain does not count as a stitch. You will just go in, pull through, and then pull through 2. And just keep doing this process for however long the pattern dictates, or whatever you're doing as your project. So hopefully this tutorial helped out those beginners that maybe aren't quite so sure on how to do a single crochet stitch. If you would like to see more tutorials from me, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you all next time.